Hello there, this is Paper Kitty. Welcome back to my channel. This time I'm coming to you with a special series. I've got a couple books I've been working on for several months. It is my space collection, and I've got a pretty large size book here. I don't have the measurements offhand, but I will list them below. Then I do have another smaller, more of a TN size that I will be showing you. But yes, this is one that these are just really interesting to me. It is very different from what I'm, I guess, used to doing in some way, but not really, because it's still very inspired and still full of lovely colors and just a lot of joy and goodness. So hope you will enjoy. This tag is just a combination of all kind of techniques, including this ribbon that made that lovely mixed tag look like a flower. Then you've got a magazine image that has been cut out and put into a journaling card. This part of this page is kind of falling apart because I used an old book and I reincorporated the pages, but I would have had to cut out Pluto, and I just could not bring myself to do so. So I absolutely had to include that there, even though the washi tape on there and everything that I put to kind of hold it together looks a little wonkier than I would like, but that's the way she wanted to be, so that's the way she is. So yeah, I hope you really enjoy looking at this fun book that will hopefully inspire you. This particular one is called Luna. Luna has just beautiful wallpaper. That center there, it is two signatures, two good size signatures, and I know I can't show you the little fluffy part at the top with all the fibers, but I'm trying to, I guess, point to you to the, there's an actual genuine stone that comes off the center, and I've put it long enough so it kind of dangles off the top of the book. And I want to say it's amethyst, but I'm not 100% sure because I wrote it down, and then anyway, I will put in the description below. But also there's another tag that I used, like a mixed media situation there, and that ribbon, that gold ribbon, I call them my little space flowers. So Star Trek stamp collection, it's just an image from a magazine. It's not the actual stamps, but I incorporated a lot of different pages and a lot of images. Some of them I collaged them onto some fun pages. There is some tea-dyed papers, tea-dyed tags as well, and they all have interesting fibers. It is a little bit hard to see because I'm kind of cutting. Unfortunately, I don't have a really great angle. Right now I did move, and so I have a new setup, and it's a little bit uncomfortable, so I'm kind of not able to show the video as well as I would like, but I'm doing the best I can for now. So but yeah, I'm just showing you the deep pockets made from these lovely scrapbook paper that is glittered, and then I've got some fun images. I think that says art beads or spatial art beads or something like that. And then there's that girl who is she looks like an alien, but I don't think she is. Obviously, I mean, I don't know what that means, but basically she's from a magazine. And so anyway, I think they're modeling hairdos, like very kind of interesting little hairdos there for fashion hair magazines and that kind of thing. So I kind of hit the jackpot when I found those magazines. It's several years old. Also, I used book images, and like I said, I had used a book that a couple books that were old, and so I was able to incorporate some of those pages. They are very fragile and they're very kind of browning around the edges, and so I do warn you, in case I choose to sell this book in the future, that is that can happen. And so because they are fragile, they could break. So but anyway, I try to enforce them as much as possible in different ways. I love this little thing here. I had found this image in a large magazine and I could not fit it properly, and it's like a lady with a beautiful celestial type of dress cover, and it was just stunning, and I had to include it in the book, but I had to kind of get creative because it was so big. I was going to end up having to cut it, and I just couldn't cut it. And so I found a way to make it into kind of a interesting little flip out. You can basically write on the back of her, or I guess it would be like the front of her. But anyway, yeah, I love a lot of the images I have in there. They're very space related, very moon related. Luna, of course, means moon in Spanish. Love these calendar images from a Kate Spade old calendar. Again, I apologize for not being able to show the whole thing properly because my camera setup is different, and so having a little bit of a hard time putting that together. But I hope that you guys can appreciate, at least 90% of it, maybe hopefully more. So yeah, this is an altered magazine image, just collaged on it and put some tea dyed paper and sewed all about it, and that gives you a lot of room to write on. Then these girls are also from fashion magazines for hair salons, and they just look like kind of alien looking kind of girls. I've also included some pages, like I said, that you can write on, tags. Some of them are very complex, others are fairly simple, like this one. And this particular one from a magazine, I also put some like pearlized type of Mod Podge, which I just happen to have. I guess I picked it up on clearance a while back, and I'm not sure how to use it or what to use it on, but I thought that was perfect. So holographic star, again, very interesting images, and really enjoyed making this book. Very quirky, very different. It's a little weird, and I love that so much about it. So thank you so much for spending this time with me to enjoy this interesting book, and I hope you will stay tuned for the next video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you will know when I have a new video out for. Also, don't forget to comment below, give me a thumbs up. Love you so much. Love you so much. See you in the next one.